Welcome, Soma Seas. How are you, Sunballs? This is your Lion Gate report for A8. You were chosen for the main gate. Yes, you would have thought it would have been Leo, but it wasn't. Okay, so if you checked out the intro, you see those dates. Those dates apply to the signs or zodiacs who are at that particular gate. So we have 8-8, the main gate, then we have side gates, 8-7. This was interesting to me. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the meaning of everything. And we're going to start out with a gate description. Okay, so what type of gate are Tauruses at? I don't know if this is an entry or an exit. Okay, I don't know. You have to understand that this goes about 8 months. Then things will begin to expose itself. It'll begin to appear. Lion Gate deals with a lot of expels. It can help you excel, okay? It exposes things. It can cause exploitation, okay? It can propel you in life. It can demote you and promote you in life, okay? We call that the catapult. So hopefully you're on a higher wave, and those of you who are not, my prayers go out to you. Because Lion's Gate is pretty much the grand reveal. Okay, we're getting too many cards, source. I just need one. So we're trying to describe the kind of gate that you're at in this season. Okay, so dear source, can you please share with Tauruses, our sun bowls, our soma seeds, the gate description? 8-8, the gate description. I think we're getting the answer. It's kind of sticky here. And you have GATORADE, okay? GATORADE, okay? I don't know if you are involved in sports, if this is the gate at where they practice. Maybe you are a sportsman or sports person. Maybe it's got a lot to do with maintaining your body fluids and your pH balance, okay? I'm also getting this sweat, so I don't know what it is about this gate, okay? Maybe it's dealing with exercise, okay? I have no idea. We're getting into this at the same time. But what's interesting is your gate is represented by the mouse, okay? Mice. Most people don't like mice, okay? But they have really interesting symbolic meanings, okay? Now, I don't know if this is representing greed. I don't know if this is representing getting deep into something, like digging for information, or is it the standard for sneaking around, okay? So like I said, sports, athletes are known for sneaking around, right? I mean, I'm not trying to put that stigma on y'all. That stereotype is already out there. It was out there before I was born, okay? So maybe there's some issues around it. This is interesting, okay? So your gate is the GATORADE. I don't know. This could be the company that makes it. I'm not sure, but you are represented by the mouse. Now, mice like to get in, right? They like to get in and take, right? They like to get in and take, so that maybe taking information, taking scraps, digging into stuff, going into places that they're not welcome, okay? But this can also, I'm hearing, represent an experiment as well. So your season may spin around an experiment. What fields, I don't know. Fields, like I said, the only thing I'm getting from GATORADE is sports fields, but just to be along the lines of whatever work industries that you're in, because this platform focuses on work, money, and romance, okay? Yes. So let's get you a movie card. Let's see what your movie lineup is. Let's see. So this could just be like a representation of what your life is like. I don't know if it's going to follow straight through. like the storyline or not, or there's just parts to it that parallel your life. Okay, I don't know if this movie is going to give you answers, if it's going to be a lesson. I don't know. Okay, but we're getting ready to find out. Sowing seeds for my sun bows. Dear source, what is the scenario for this Lion Gate season for Taurus? What is the scenario for this Lion Gate season for Tauruses? Okay, what is the mood? What is it going to be like? What is your year going to be like? Okay, that's not it. Let's tuck that back in. And again, this could be sun, moon, rising, and cusp. It doesn't matter. Okay? Our souls go through houses. Okay? We have certain alignments. So you never know what parts of yourself that your soul is dealing with. That's one reason why tarot is so beautiful, because it helps you identify with those different sides. It educates you on how to connect with the other parts of yourself. Okay, so I think it's coming, y'all. It's really no rush, because you're the main gate. This is, to me, the most important gate. The others are side gates. And what that means yet, I have not intuitively been explained to by source what the side gates are. So it's kind of like we're going to learn it together. But we finally got a movie. And your movie is Lakeview Terrace, 2008, starring Samuel L. Jackson. He was an officer of the law. And Lakeview Terrace is really good. You should look at it. But it deals with a lot of issues. It dealt with basically with a mixed marriage. Oh, okay, so we know that it is common, at least in our communities and our cultures. Everybody know you got to be grown and you got to be willing to take in information. Okay, that's one reason why I want to get these numbers up, because we need to have some real dialogue with each other. But the GATORADE, the sportsmen, the mixing of the races, or what we call the black and white couples or whatever, which was a big issue. He had a problem with that. Okay, and if you watch the movie, you'll find out why later on, right? But this is what's at the gate, at the GATORADE gate in the Taurus house, okay? And this officer, the police officer who was black, had a problem with this mixed couple, okay? So we going to move on from that and find what the root cause is, okay? What is the root of this? Because there's some sneaking around. See, the beautiful thing and the scariest thing about Lion Gate is that these are things that we have to answer to. These are karmic energies, okay? Karma for your dharma. We get karma for every action that we take in life. Every last one. The blinking of your eye causes a karma. Okay? Hopefully it's helping you with your lymphatic system, keep your tear ducts healthy and things. See what I'm saying? But every action, every dharma brings a karma. And you have the mice at the door. Okay, I don't know if there's some experimentations here, and with sports, and the way things are going, it could, we're talking about mixing, we're talking about something that comes from a place of beliefs, cultural beliefs, even cultural pain. So I'm not going to just limit this to just black and white. This could be same sex. Okay, this could be different cultures, say Hispanic and Asian. Somebody may have a problem with that. So you don't know what's going on in people's mind. Everybody's not accepting. Everybody's not open. See what I'm saying? So let's find out what the root is for this year's Lion Gate. The Lion Gate experience. Taurus. What's at the root of this? What's the reason source for this. One card. That's the other source. You got show and be. People show be acting out, right? People show be acting funny. People show be. Show be. It's the root. Okay? And it's dealing with being sure. It's urban for I approve. It's Japanese for a free reed musical instrument. Okay? Okay, so that's show. And be is exist, occur, or take place. Okay, something is sure to take place. Something is sure to occur because maybe someone's going to approve it. Like you, I approve this message. Maybe that you approve for something to exist or to occur in a particular place. I don't know. Maybe you're throwing a festival or something. You know, a fair. Show be talking too much, don't they? Show be. Okay, I don't know. We just getting into the beginnings of this year's Lion Gate event. Okay, remember this is major, so we get ready to pull an oracle card. It's about to get started. Y'all know when I pull the oracle cards, it's about to get started. Okay, so sit back, relax, and put on your headgear because we're about to take a trip through the atmosphere. Okay, about to take a trip through these planetary energies, as above, so below. See how things are going to play out now. The plan is to bring you a check-in around December. That's the 4th month, okay? 4 months to bring a check-in, okay? We'll be digging into maybe a couple of other questions to see where we are, okay? Because I will admit, Lionsgate may not always be comfortable, but you have the periodic table here, okay? The periodic table, okay? A place where you work periodically is, you know, set aside for the work, or maybe this is where the teams come when they're coming through and people signing. I'm seeing people sitting at them long tables and these events and signing them forms and stuff and t-shirts and shit. I don't know why. Periodic table to me also deals with like ingredients, okay? Chemicals, okay? You know, mixing things up. And you were selected to be given the celestial cards, which deals with the things that you are definitely planetarily, if I can say that, aligned to go through this, okay? From whomever this is applying to, okay? Like I said, this could be sun, moon, rising, and cusp. It doesn't matter. Or it could pertain to someone with specific planets in their chart, but I didn't pick any planetary cards, okay? But we will dabble into the house that all of this activity will be working under. So we're going to start with, I'm going to grab a couple of moon cards to see where your mood is going to be before we get into all of this. Top and bottom here, source for feminine and masculine energies, yin and yang energies, moods, feelings about this Lionsgate. You're going to have a new moon feeling, and on the feminine side, and you're going to have a moon in Virgo when it comes to the masculine side. So that's letting me know right now there's a lot of physical exertion. Makes sense. GATORADE, we're talking about periodic tables, we're talking about sports, okay? Because Virgo deals with issues surrounding your health, and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. That GATORADE, okay? Come on, let's sweat, baby. And let the music take control. Let the music move you. Sweat. Okay, you may be sweating. But somebody, you're going to be sweating this year. The next 8 months, okay? But this is but the time is right for seeking new opportunities. Okay, so maybe this is something you getting into, the gym or something. I don't know. I'm also getting here crumbs. Something about crumbs. You got this mouse here. This mouse here. Crumbs. Now, when we're dealing with crumbs, this could be the mouse that's going back telling you that you ain't getting what you deserve. They just throwing you the crumbs. So sometimes you got to do the research. I do a lot of employment type researches because of my purpose, and you can literally go and do the research and compare salaries to the things that you want to do. So somebody may not have thought about that here. I don't know, but it's a new opportunity staring you in your face. Okay, but you got to seek it. You got to seek this new opportunity. You may already have things in mind. Okay, but what's particular about this mouse is that it's smiling. Okay, whatever it is, it seems quite optimistic. Let me put it like that. It seems quite optimistic. So we get ready to explain this with 3 cards, dear source, for our Soma Seeds, our Sun Bows, for Lion Gate 88. So your number is 88 this year, or 808. Okay, 88 or 808. Okay, so we are dealing with the 9 of Swords. We're dealing with the World card and the High Priestess. Yeah, you have a lot to work out. Okay, we're talking about seeking things, seeking new opportunities. Okay, so I see your head down a lot. Okay, this may not be comfortable energy, and it may seem like it's a whole lot of it. Okay, a whole lot of it. I do see some headaches here. That sweat, the heat, okay? That may be what's going on here with Lion Gate. Yeah, it sure be hot in here. It sure be hot in here, okay? Now, what's so funny about it, a lot of you may be in the heat, okay? People may be in the heat surrounding this event. Like I said, there's a mouse running around here this year. I don't know, somebody is sneaking, getting what they're not supposed to be getting, or they digging in places they're not supposed to be digging in, or they stealing the crumbs off the boss's table. I have no idea. But I see that there are a lot of steps being taken here about the process, about what to do 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And there's memorization that's required when it comes to this, okay? Memorization is required when it comes to this, okay? But I feel like your season is like kinky. You have to keep working out the kinks. You have to keep going back to the drawing board. You have to keep going back and working out. You have to keep going back and mentally strategizing what it is that you're trying to put forth, or what the problem is. I feel like for some of you, this could be about what is the problem, because I'm really minding my business, okay? I'm also hearing coming to your senses. I don't know if it's just you or someone outside of you, because with Lakeview Terrace being here, there's definitely an irritant here. There's an irritant here. So your 9 of Swords can be internal and external, okay? A lot of figuring it out. I see a lot of you by the window, in front of the window, seen in the window. Somebody is blind to something here. But it feels very sporty for some reason, and I don't know why. But I guess it's going to be revealed to you. Okay, for some of you, this is also, the outcome is keeping a secret. this secret or this reveal can actually be the problem. How you're going to work this out, what steps you got to take. It's 9 of them. 9 also deals with shock and surprise. Okay? It deals with total change, 180. Okay? But it can also deal with the 360. So the 180 could be the building or the destruction. The 360 could be the same way. It could be destructed or it could be a restructure. So if it's a destruct, it's a destruct to restruct or restruct that will destruct going on here. Lion Gate season. Okay? It's something here too about your intuition, and it may hurt. Now, I don't know if this is something that you're picking up on or what you may not know. For those of you who are growing, it can be painful when your intuition is starting to open up. When your third eye is starting to open up, you're going to have headaches. Okay? It's not easy. Okay? So you think the spiritual world is easy? Get ready to suffer. But you're going to be smart enough, motherfucker. I'll tell you that. You're going to learn. Okay? You're going to learn. Okay? And you may be learning something that's dealing around ingredients, sports, physical exertion. Take your pick. I don't have to go through all of them. You're grown. You know what that is. Okay? So what I want to figure out right now is really how is the soul feeling about this energy in these events, okay? Because health, mental health, physical health is very important, okay? It's very important. I see that in here. Your mental health and your physical health is very important. But that mental health is concerning me because the High Priestess is here, revealing things, talking to you, more than likely about yourself. Or she's going to come as a guide and leading you to the steps that you need to take, okay? You have the room and space to do it. This is private time. This is time alone. Even with interruptions, you still have your own space and your own space and place to occupy your time with creation, artistic expression, whatever that may be. Or just learning something. Again, it's about learning the steps. Figuring out strategies here. Let's see how your soul is responding. But this mouse, again, is quite heavy. So I see the yin and yang in here. Your masculine, feminine energies are trying to mesh, okay? They're trying to gel. It's something about being a whole person. And again, it's reflecting Lakeview Terrace, okay? So it's also, I'm seeing promises and swears here as well. But, and I don't know if this is to the yin to the yang with these promises and swears. You know, like I promise I love you, Phil. I swear you the best thing, that kind of stuff. Okay? When it comes to the affection, when I was saying this relationship that's hard for this officer to swallow, okay, is showing up in the soul, okay? But you're one mind, okay? You're one mind. You know, you see. But I'm also getting that something is trying to split you apart, and it appears that it could be something as big as corruption. And I know that may come as a shock. But believe it or not, there are people And this could be people or a person who knows they will never be with you. But the fact that you're with this person in this way, in this style, like I said, it could be anything, both sex, mixture of cultures, it could be age difference, it could be anything. But your storyline is parallel to Lakeview Terrace. I'm telling you, there's a public official, some officer that has a problem with your love choice. This officer could be where you work or where you practice. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of sportsy feeling here. Okay. And cooks. Maybe you cook for sports players. Now this could be colleges and universities. Okay, this can be the pros, and this can be what the big people, the other professionals like the NFL, the NBAs, and all them kinds of stuff. The SEC, I guess it's that one, the SEC. Okay, that's for the one. That's so we're gonna get another soul card. We're gonna attribute that to the feminine. There's something very romantic here, or like this sweetness that I see. You know how couples touch and rub noses? But it's something here about your lips not being able to touch each other. And this could be symbolic for not being able to say what you gotta say. Remember, I'm saying the high priestess is here. You know, there's some kind of split or separation. Like, I see that you think about each other. You know, whomever this mate is, you may be telepathically connected. I'm sorry, intuitively connected. Intuitively connected. You are intuitively connected. Feminine side. It doesn't matter what gender. This is your feminine side. But it's something here about being unable to kiss. It's something about kissing. You can't wait to kiss their lips. Something about them lips. Your soul knows. Your soul let them like to kiss them. It's like to touch their face, like their intimacy. This is all about the intimacy. Okay? But there's something about you that is totally the same. I don't know if you share the same soul, the same spirit, the same mind, the same. There's something here that is the same and is solid. But this officer, whoever this officer is, and I'm not going to just limit it to like a police officer or a security officer, but it's an officer, some type of officer or someone that holds office has a problem with your relationship, and it's personal to them. You got to watch that movie to understand where your Lion Gate event is headed or what it really means. Okay, for your masculine side, I see that you want to be a vessel. Okay. I'm also getting purity. So there may be some purification here, purification of the mind, of the body, of the soul. We know we're talking about that. Exercise, okay? Physical exercise can take place anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You could be just doing your back. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? And I'm also getting like ancient remedies, which also include meditation. And it, to me, the high priestess deal with a lot of meditation. meditating on your feelings and meditating on how you feel. Again, I see romance in this as well. Okay? On this romance. Okay? Now, this is coming to me now. Some of you, this may be an issue where you have to be a mouse and sneak around for some reason or another. Because like I said, this could be pertaining to the rules and regulations. Okay? This could be, you know, you trying to, you know how two people want to be together, but for some reason they have to be safe. And you're wondering, why does it matter? It's not your relationship. Why do you care so much? It's something psychologically going on with that person, and they're taking it personal. Because it's pure hate. It's pure hate in this officer for what they have hate for whatever this is in this relationship. Okay? Whatever it is in this relationship, they have hate for it. They don't agree with it. They don't believe in it. They don't like it. They think the whole world should think like them. So that lets you know they lacking education, right? They lacking education. That's all. They're just lacking education. And no, you don't have to have a degree to be educated. What you have to be educated is time to spend on learning and being able to pay the cost. Because books ain't free. Some of the books you got to buy. Some of the books you're going to want to buy because you're going to often refer to them again. Okay? A library is very important. The first thing my mother taught me, when we didn't know what to do, you picked up a book and you read it. Okay? That's what you did. We was in encyclopedias and stuff when we was little. We didn't get to do what other people do. You know, you bored, you ain't got nothing to do, you can clean and read. That's what you can do. And guess what? I did the same thing with mine. You ain't got nothing to do, you can clean and read. Okay? So, I see the purification here. You clean out your mind, your soul, your body, your spirit. Okay? This is what you do. This is what you practice. Oil and water. Okay, I'm getting oil and water here. You know they say that don't mix. That's what they say. But for as I'm concerned, they work well together. They may not mix, but if you know what you're doing, they work well together. Okay? Yeah. You work well together. So something should be happening up in here at this Gatorade gate. The Gatorade gate. Yeah, this sounds very sportsy. Okay? So let's see what's going to help you, what's going to be your rescue in all of this, because it may sound, your reading sounds a little bland to me, but believe me, when the events begin to happen, when you have this shit starts hitting, if it hasn't already, it's going to change. Energy's going to change. You may be referring back to this again, but you may be needing a little bit of information. Okay? Rescue. Your help is coming from Optimus Prime. Ooh, I don't know what an Optimus Prime is. Okay, Optimus Prime. This looks like somebody that's optimal strength. See, bodybuilding, okay? Bodybuilding, a strong masculine, okay? Some strong masculine in their prime. And for some of you, the evening gives you strength. Like when you're more nocturnal. Something about serotonin. Serotonin. There's something about serotonin that's helping you be stronger or build your strength or strengthen this relationship. Okay? Optimus Prime, that's your rescue. But for some of you, I really feel like this is the masculine. Saving the day. Coming through. Okay? Doing what he got to do for his love. Okay? I like that kind of man. Like, fuck you, you're screw you. You be holding me back from my love, okay? Because sometimes you gotta fight for it. Let's see what houses you're gonna be expressing out of. Now, this could be creatively, artistically, our creative outlet, in all of this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what house you'll be expressing out of your creativity. It's gonna come out of Gemini, the Gemini sun. Okay, so let's read that. Okay, the Gemini sun. Okay, it deals with being intelligent and curious, versatile and knowledgeable, resourceful, active, restless, and entertaining. See, you're probably going to be really restless, and I would tell you that exercise gives you a lot of energy, so you may need to regulate. Okay, you're going to have to regulate that because you could be nocturnal. Remember I said somebody nocturnal because of all of this energy and bodybuilding, and it'll keep you up, it'll keep you going. So you may need to figure out what's the best time of day, or that just may be the best time of day for you to do it. So I've seen plenty of people work out at night, right? Your core representation as Gemini sun is communication and networking. You are curious and typically well educated. You often change up the scenery in your life. You love traveling, talking with new people, and learning from the unexpected. Your essence enjoys constant mental stimulation and sharing information. You are brilliant with languages and clever with words. You have so many questions, and you tend to find answers that can help you be successful. Your talents are adaptable and imagination. It's just an imaginative. By staying focused on one thing at a time, you attract abundance and ease. Okay, so one thing at a time. Okay, just concentrate on one thing, one step at a time. Okay, don't try to do it all in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, whatever this is, this may be to outsmart, outwit this officer, this hater, this hater. See, because hate probably give mental problems, or it's going to attract things in your life that hate. Even anger can attract negativity into your life. Okay? Yeah, you can. Because you got to work it out. Because at the end of the day, you still got to get back to love. Okay? You really do. So it's coming out of the Gemini sun. So this is letting me know this is what you're creating out of now or at the end. I'm not quite sure. Okay? We're going to see what your creative advice is, because whatever these changes that you're going through, it's either going to cause you to be creative. Like, it doesn't mean necessarily creating something, but you may have to come up with some creative moves, maybe to be together, to see each other. Okay, you might get creative about that. Okay, maybe she's giving you some clues here. Okay. You may have to be artful about what you say or how you express yourself, because like I said, I don't know, is somebody watching somebody? Because the mouse is here taking shit back. They take shit back to the crib, to the family, to the group. Because mice and this stuff, they have like a little family. When you start studying animals and stuff, you'll learn a lot about our cultures. Because I truly believe we learned a lot from nature on how to live and how to build. You see what I'm saying? The beaver built the dam. That's probably when the first early man started learning how to build a dam. Just watching nature. Okay? Learning how to love, learning how to live, learning how to, how to walk. How to do this. Remember, they were here before us. So don't discount creation. Don't discount animals. I was growing up saying God didn't care about that stuff. That's a lie. My mother would never create anything and not care about it. Okay? Just like I said, anything I have, I'm like my mother. Anything I have, it's got to be taken care of. It's got to be clean, fed, taken care of, nurtured. It's got to be done. That's my duty as a mother. Motherhood is the most important job on earth. You are the baby's first God and first teacher and first nurse. Don't forget it. And with that being said, know how to treat your seed. Because that seed is going to go out to society and it's going to affect everything else. So your creative whack pack is ask a fool. You know, we was told, you don't ask a fool nothing. But a fool might be smart, okay? A fool has a lot of faith. 37 is the number which deals with family. Didn't I just say something about family? Okay. This mouse may be going back telling the family. Didn't I say that? Okay. That's what Renaissance kings did to break out of the groupthink environment their yes men advisors created. Okay? Ask a fool. That's what Renaissance kings did to break out of the groupthink environment their yes men advisors created. Okay? It was the fool's job to parody any proposal under discussion to make it appear in a fresh light. He might extol the trivial, trifle, the exalted, or reverse the common perception of a situation. For example, if a man is sitting backwards on a horse, why do we assume that it is the man who is backwards and not the horse? Do I need to repeat that? If a man is sitting backwards on a horse, why do we assume that it is the man who is backwards and not the horse? Result, he dislodged people's assumptions. What would a fool say about your idea? Interesting. What would a fool say about your idea? There's some fool in your circle. You may not think it's so bright. You might think they so smart. Or you may think they just too silly to give you advice. But it's here. It's here. That's why they say don't judge that book by the cover. Because what you thinking ain't true. Matter of fact, now I see why Source gave me this message a little bit before, I got ready for the table. I started getting messages sometimes. She starts showing up. And this is what she gave me. And I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. 8/8 at 12:17 p.m. today. Okay, at 12:17 p.m. today. That number may be significant to you. The quote was, and this is what she said, there are sheep's in wolves' clothing. Not the wolves in the sheep clothing. She said there are sheep's in wolves' clothing. That's the fool. Now I see why she said that. And again, she's going to be working with your intuition. She's going to start teaching you how to connect with yourself. Opening your eyes. She's getting ready to open up your eyes so you can see. And she's all about the truth. Okay? She's all about the truth. That's one thing about the high priestess. You're going to have to swallow that truth. Okay? You're going to have to see it for real. You're going to have to see it for real. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what this picture is going to look like. The overall outlook or the overall outcome right now. For Lion Gate 8/8. Soma seeds. Wow, you got the journal. It's a lot to write down. Maybe you already keep journals, okay? Maybe these journals of artistic expression deals with love. Who knows? It could turn into a movie. This fool may tell you something you didn't know. He might know somebody, or she might know somebody you didn't know they knew. That's why I say don't discount the small. Don't underestimate it. Okay, don't underestimate it. Okay, let's see what's underlying. Fidelity. For some of you, this definitely could be leading to marriage. Okay, definitely there's fidelity here. Again, they go that number what? You can't make this up. 17. 2617. The journal's about a marriage. This is writing. This could be a, maybe you studying marriages, okay? Some of you are going to learn about loyalty. I'm hearing it. Show be. I don't know what you show be doing. But she keeps saying show be. Oh, what is y'all doing? Show be. Let's see who go show be giving you some advice or guidance during this Lion King season. Who's on your side? Who's going to be giving you guidance and advice? Who you need to listen to? Okay. And your African goddess queen is Mame Kumba Bang. Mame Kumba Bang. She tells you to speak up. Say something. I don't know if you need to say something to this officer and check this officer. I don't know if you need to write it in a book and put it online. But when she says speaks up, to me, it either means confronting it or using your artistic expression to talk about your experience. So let's read what she has to say. Mame Kumba Bang, number 33, okay? And 33 is also the number of retreating, okay? Going back and rethinking your plans, you know what I'm saying? Going back and taking a moment, taking a break, to assess. Let's say that, to assess. Okay, so Mama Kumba Bang is from the Temple of the Giros, and she's of the water element. Okay, so let me show this to you again. Hopefully you can see your goddess queen as I read. Okay, Mama Kumba Bang, or Mame Kumba Bang, protects the mouth of the Senegal River. When making an offering to her, you must not speak to anyone else coming or going. Sing for her, chant for her, call to her. Give Goddess Kuma your voice and she'll be happy. So that's letting me know right now, some of you, your throat chakra is locked. You can't speak. I don't know if you're being forced or something happened and you just can't get it out. Maybe you just feel like it's not the time. I don't know, but you can't speak. So you got to speak to her. And I know this energy. When you're in this energy, you won't be talking. You may respond. You may say hello when people say hello, but you're not going to be holding no conversation. You probably want to be listening to the radio. You probably won't be watching TV. It could be all day. It could be an hour. Whatever it is in that moment, believe me, she's going to have your attention. And you will be crying. Okay? Speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. I don't know what's going on with this. You know, I'm also hearing reports. See, and I keep saying this, Lion Gate, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, you're going through a lot of stuff because of corruption. It's corruption in all different areas. Okay? This person could be an officer of the law, but he has a corrupt way of thinking, so he's going to do things probably that are wrong. Because initially anger is going to act out. Okay? This may be something you need to talk about so you can share it with other people who go through it. You are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. And you know, me thinking about same sex, you know, they went through a lot. They went through, I mean, some of them were murdered. You know what I'm saying? Because of people's beliefs. But somebody had to speak up. And we know the cause. Let's call a revolution. We will be accepted whether you love us or not. I'm a human being. That's what they were saying. I'm still here. Like blacks, they said we're not cattle. We human beings. You know, the men used to say, well, I'm a man. I'm not cattle. You're not gonna do that no more. And someone wasn't willing to lose their life for that fight. Sometimes that's just what it is. But let me tell you what it did. It exposed things. It's the exposure. See, because this man right here is trying to exploit based on his feelings, based on his beliefs, based on his cultural beliefs. But you're going to have to expose that. Because he don't have a right to choose who you need to love. And your love affair, your intimacy shouldn't have anything to do with his feelings. Did you see what I'm saying? He meddling where he don't belong. He's putting his feelings in places that don't belong to him. You see what I'm saying? Or her. It doesn't matter, back and forth. This is something you're dealing with. This is a relationship issue. And it's taboo. It's got to be. It's got to be considered taboo for it to be a problem. Okay? Like I said, same sex, different cultures, age differences. Somebody got a problem with it. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. I'm sorry, let me go back. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. She let you know at some point you're going to have to speak up. You're going to say something. You're going to say something because probably it's going to be the same bullshit. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell someone today. Goddess declaration is, I reclaim my voice, I speak out, and I speak up. One person that was like that was the great Maya Angelou. When she had been raped, she couldn't speak for a long time. She couldn't speak, say nothing. But then the time came, Mama Kuba Bang showed up in her life. Now, that ain't what they said in the book, but I'm telling you, that was the energy that showed up. And guess what? She's been speaking great words ever since. Huh? She had the what? The journal? Come on now. All right, Summer Seeds. She's trying to get you ready for your great day. And I'm going to leave it here. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to support the station. Thumbs it up. Join, do whatever you do. Give me some questions. Let's talk about it. This is every year. Okay? And this is you being prepared for your season. I feel you being propelled into your artistic expression. And who knows, this could be your outlet to will. So thank you so much for tuning in. And until the next one, take care of yourself. Peace and one love.